I'm Carter with Craft Customs. Today we're going to be talking about the finishes on leather. All the leather that we use is automotive grade leather. And what that is, it has been tested and proven in terms of wear resistance, chemical resistance, abrasion resistance, tear resistance, and the leathers are put through a myriad of tests to prove that they can handle the exposure they get in a car, the handling that they get in a car. There's a lot of companies aren't as stringent and they don't make sure that they're always using automotive grade leather. Upholstery grade leathers break down very easily in automotive type of applications. So all the leather that we use on our products here, our steering wheels, gear shifts and whatnot, are all automotive grade leather, so you can rest sure that you're getting the best leathers in the business with Craft Customs. But the thing I want to talk about today are protecting the finishes of leather. One of the worst culprits, believe it or not, for leather is hand sanitizer. Okay, hand sanitizer's base is alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And rubbing alcohol is one of the worst things on leather top coat. It just will break right through it. Gasoline, another thing, just about as bad as alcohol. It will cut right through the top coat of the leather. And Armor All, another culprit that a lot of people don't know about. People used to use it for years, and what it does, it doesn't work as immediate as alcohol or gasoline, but over a period of time of using Armor All, wiping down your steering wheel, over a period of time, it will absolutely start breaking down the top coat of the leather. And why is that? Armor All has got a silicone base in it, which is a petroleum base, and the top coat of many leathers is a petroleum base. And so when you mix one petroleum with the other, it starts breaking it down. That's the same with alcohol. Alcohol is even more aggressive than petroleum, and thereby hand sanitizer being the same thing. So what do you use on your steering wheels and your seats for that matter? We recommend two different products, Lexol and Meguiar's. They're two tried and true names in the market. They've been doing this business for years, and they've tested and perfected their products for leather so that it is not going to break down the top coat. So they make sure the chemicals that they use will not. So keep that in mind as you go to clean your interior. But you still don't need to clean your interior weekly or even monthly. Clean it once or twice a year. That's about all it needs. Your steering wheel, about once or twice a year. And even better than Armor All, for if you're wanting to do it a little bit more often, is a very light solution of water with a little bit of dishwashing soap, just a drop of dishwashing soap in it, and then just wipe down your steering wheel. A lot of what you see on your steering wheel a lot of times is coming off of your hands. Our hands and our skin automatically put off oils, and if you've touched anything, you can transfer dirt, or even worse, if you've just put gas in your car and you've gotten gas on your hand, or you've been working on changing your oil and then you come in there and you grab your steering wheel, you're going to get petroleum based products on your steering wheel, and it over time will break it down. And what does that look like? It looks like if you've got a gray steering wheel, it starts turning black, and that's the top coat coming off, and the oil and dirts starting to embed themselves into the leather itself. So I'm going to do a couple of quick demonstrations and show you the results. Okay, the first thing, come on in and let me have you take a look at this leather. This is a good piece of automotive grade leather. It is proven for all the different tests that leather goes through, but as you can see, there's no scars, no abrasions on it, nothing. And what I want to do is I'm going to run 3 tests. So the first test I'm going to run is with hand sanitizer. I'm just going to put a little bit over on this area, kind of rub it in a little bit. Then I'm going to take a little bit of alcohol and put in the middle, just a few drops of alcohol. And then I'm going to take a little bit of gasoline and put it on this far side. Just a little bit, and if I can do that. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these sit here for just a matter of seconds while we talk. Again, as I said earlier in this video, the leather is treated for chemical resistance, but it's not treated to withstand solvents. It's not treated to withstand gasolines. It's treated to withstand the chemicals that your hand normally puts out, such as sweat, things of that nature. It's not made to handle things like this, but like rubbing alcohol is kind of one of the worst things for leather. So just a little bit of abrasion with rubbing alcohol, and it starts taking the top coat off almost immediately. So you can see how it's discolored and it's very sticky, and literally comes right off, the top coat comes right off on my finger. Okay, so you can see how it's scratched up and the top coat's come off already in that short amount of time. That's what your steering wheel will look like if you get alcohol on it. Well, what is hand sanitizer? Hand sanitizer is alcohol, okay? So we're going to have the same results over here, though it's got a few other products in it, as we have with rubbing alcohol. So wipe it off, and you can feel the stickiness, okay? And so you can see just a little bit of abrasion with a finger, and it's taken the top coat off of the leather, okay? That white is off my rag, but you can see the abrasion where it's taken the top coat off. So you can only imagine that if every time you get in your car, you're wiping down your hands with hand sanitizer, what's going to happen. This one I don't want to get on my fingers if I can keep from it. Okay, just a little bit of scrape with a finger, and we've got the top coat coming off the leather right there. Okay, so 3 very normal products that people use every day. You got to think of what these are in. Alcohol is in hairspray. It's in so many different products that we use. But take care of your steering wheel. Take care of the leather in your interior. Take care of your seats and your gear shift knob. These are one of the main culprits for why we do what we do, as a matter of fact. So we want to protect your interior, and we would like for you to know how to do that. And so stay away from the bad products, the gasolines, the oils, the Armor All hand sanitizer. Just don't touch your steering wheel after you use it. I carry hand sanitizer in my car, and I'll tell you what I do is I put it on my hands, I wipe them off, and then I use a rag and wipe my hands off after that, or a napkin, and I don't touch my leather in the car until after my hands are dry. So that's a good little tip. And remember, Lexol and Meguiar's are the key ingredients that we recommend for keeping your interior spotless and clean for many, many years to come.